Let's talk about that LinkedIn profile photo of yours. If you are confused or if you haven't posted a LinkedIn profile photo in a long time, then I want to walk you through 5 things to remember as you're creating a new LinkedIn profile photo. What's up, everyone? My name is Lindsay Beatrice. I'm a LinkedIn coach, mentor, expert, and agency owner. And today I want to talk to you about why it's important that we update our LinkedIn profile photo as often as we should, and a few tips on how to create one on your own that will stand out and will make other people attracted to your profile. Now, you may have heard of the term catfishing, and we simply do not want to be doing that to our ideal clients and audience on LinkedIn. One thing we need to remember is that our profile or our face changes frequently. If you have facial hair, if you've cut or dyed your hair, and someone might not recognize you in a profile photo, that would be very confusing to them. And a confused mind takes no action, especially if someone has been following you on other social media channels and those profile photos are up to date, and they come to your LinkedIn and they're like, what's going on? This doesn't look like the same person. They might not connect with you on LinkedIn, which would be a total miss and a total loss. Number one thing you could do is you would use the same profile photo you might have on your Instagram or Facebook or other social channels and use the same one for your LinkedIn. Here are the 5 tips I have for you on your LinkedIn profile photo. I cannot say this enough. We want to make sure it is a recent photo. Ideally, you're updating this profile photo once every 9 to 12 months. Again, we change, we grow, our hair changes, we color it, we dye it, we cut it, we get facial hair, whatever it might be. And so we want to make sure it's up to date and accurate. We also want to make sure this is a picture of just you. Now listen, ladies, I know we look awesome on our wedding day, but we don't want to be using our wedding photo. I know it's great, you look beautiful, we've got all this makeup, but we don't want to be using a bridal shot unless you are a bride that helps other brides or it makes sense for your brand. Ideally, we're using a photo that is simply just you and really above the shoulders, or it's a photo of you with your shoulders and above. We don't want other people cropped out. It just seems very unprofessional in this sense and not something that we want to use on LinkedIn. Make sure that most of your face takes up the entire circle. We really want it to be zoomed in as high and tight as possible. We want it to be very, very clear that it is you. Again, a confused mind takes no action, so make it extremely clear that it's you. The rule of thirds does not need to apply to these photos. My 4th tip for you is that too much makeup or too much jewelry can be very distracting. We want to have somewhat of a more natural look. Less is best. Now, unless you are a makeup artist or you wear jewelry or anything like that for your business or brand and it's on brand for you, then you could do that. But for the most part, we want to make sure it's as less distracting and mostly on your beautiful face than anything else. Lastly, we want to make sure we're considering everything behind us. Your background does matter. So make sure that you're either set up behind some type of blank wall but doesn't wash you out, or it's blurred background. So again, the focus is really mostly on your face and nothing distracting in the background. Bonus tip for you, make sure that you have your profile set to public. This is something you would do in the settings section. Most people, when they get their LinkedIn profile or get it set up, they want to keep some aspects of that private. But as an entrepreneur, we want to make sure we are being found, we're being connected with as often and as easily as possible. So you want to make sure you set your profile photo to public and not just to LinkedIn members or your connections, but so that people can find you on other areas of the internet like Google. If you found this helpful, please like this video, subscribe to this channel, and share it with your other entrepreneur friends who are looking to leverage LinkedIn for leads, sales, and other aspects of business.